Hello friends, this is the Sun Woman, and I want to take the opportunity to welcome you back to my channel. If you are a return subscriber, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for visiting. I hope you will subscribe and like the videos and share them if they resonate with you. I want to first apologize for a late upload, and I had the unexpected opportunity to take part in an amazing project overseas. It's an opportunity that sprung up unexpectedly, with all these eclipses that we experienced in the last month. It's not surprising that it happened that way, but I really had to make the decision to pack and go, and I did do that, and I am glad that I was able to take part in this project, and I'm back now. So I wanted to be able to put some readings up for each of my 12 signs in order to take advantage of the energy that's going on in the universe right now and how it affects each one of us. So I'm going to be doing something a little different today. I'm going to be doing a full moon reading. The full moon is on October 27th. And this is going to be a full moon in the sign of Taurus. And, just a little bit about the full moon. Full moons are probably one of the liveliest and most emotionally intense periods of the moon cycle. And this is actually going to be a super moon, which is when a full moon is closer to the Earth than normal in its orbit. So the energy of the moon cycle is at its peak in the full moon, and it really is when the light of the sun completely fills the moon, and it marks the beginning of 2 weeks when the light starts fading, and this is known as the waning phase. So symbolically, this is when the light really begins to recede, and it also is a time of release, and that's how it really affects us on a human scale. The themes of the full moon can really be felt in the week leading up to the full moon. Occurrences that happen in our lives are usually, on that exact day, usually challenge us on some level because the sun and the moon are opposite each other. So whatever those signs are, those themes will be the strongest in our lives. For us, the sun is in Scorpio and the moon is going to be in Taurus. So those signs are going to heavily influence our lives wherever they fall in our charts, during this week. And because, the new moon has its own energy, and you set your intentions for a new moon cycle for things to grow, with the full moon, you also have very specific intentions that you can set. And the difference is that this phase of your intention should really be associated with some sort of release or a need for change in your life. So if you've been feeling that there's something to let go of, something or someone, then you want to use this period for the most powerful effect. You can also use the full moon cycle to begin a cleanse or a detox, okay? So, what intentions you put at this time to release something that's influencing your life that may not be for the best of your journey, you can set those intentions now, and that full moon will help you, release whatever that is, okay? So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and read for the 12 signs. And another thing I'd like to do, just again to apologize for the delayed upload, I would like to go ahead and do readings for the first 10 people who contact me through YouTube. Send me a message, and if you go ahead and just type the word Namaste, Namaste, the first 10 people that I receive a message from will receive a reading from me, and that would be for $20. Okay, so I'm going to do just a special kind of apology reading for you for getting things up a little late for the first 10 subscribers. And now you do need to be a subscriber, so please go ahead, if you're new, subscribe to my channel and send me a message typing the word Namaste. And again, the first 10 subscribers that I receive messages from will be eligible for a reading for me for $20, okay? And that will be between now, that's the October 26th, and between now and the new moon, I will go ahead and deliver those readings, okay? So thank you once again for my subscribers. Thank you for those who are newly subscribed. We're close to 200 subscribers, and that's just an amazing thing for me. I'm so grateful for your support, for your messages, for your comments. I've met some wonderful people since I've put the channel up, and you are certainly a blessing to me, all of you, and I hope that I am a blessing to you in some way. Okay, so thank you again, and I'm going to go ahead and do those 12 readings for each of the individual signs. Okay, thank you so much, and remember, namaste. Hello, my Libras. This is the Sun Woman doing your 3-card reading for this full moon in Taurus. And this particular full moon is going to be, as I said, a super full moon. And for you, my Libras, this is going to be highlighting your 2nd and 8th houses. So the sun is going to be in Scorpio in your 2nd house. The moon is going to be in Taurus in your 8th house. So this very much is going to illuminate your areas of finances, of your personal resources, as well as those resources that you would receive from someone else. That could be finances, as I said, you know, financial support, maybe a loan. You know, you may be having dealings with a bank, perhaps with taxes, tax returns. There could be inheritances. The 8th house also has to do with the emotional resources that you're receiving. It can signify, you know, it is the house of sex. It is the house of deep emotional connection as well. So there may be a challenge between the resources that you are giving versus the resources that you are receiving. Or what you need as a resource, or what you need, you know, for your ideals and to make you feel secure, versus what you are receiving. And so, you know what, this card just jumped out. I'm going to accept that for the card that is what you are being asked to release. I'm going to take 2 more cards, and the next card is going to be the card that you are representing the area of what you need to hold on to. And the 2 of Wands here is going to be the card representing the what's coming in. So we have the Ace of Wands in what needs to be released. You have the 10 of Wands in your what needs to be held on to. This is 10 of Wands reversed. And the 2 of Wands reversed is in what's coming in. So you have 3 Wands cards here, which very much represents change and movement in your life. So this seems to be the theme here for this 3-week period. The Ace of Wands, you know, is a great card because it talks about newness in your life and planting seeds, new beginnings. So I feel like, you know, the universe is telling you that, listen, you have planted the seeds that you've needed to plant, and now you have to release these intentions into the universe and allow those seeds to grow. So you've done what you've needed to do to plant those seeds, to create some new beginnings in your life, and now you need to allow this situation to develop and to come to fruition. Okay, your efforts, you've put things into play, you've begun new things, you've made moves, you've made decisions, you've taken decisive action, and now you need to now just release this over to the universe and allow things to culminate and to come and to grow at its own pace. Okay, the 10 of Wands is reversed again in the area of what you need to hold on to. And the Ten of Wands, right side up talks about heavy responsibilities, about, being weighed down with responsibilities, often stress, often a lot of pressure, things really being heavy on your shoulder. In the reversed, it really talks about releasing that pressure and releasing those heavy concerns that perhaps were weighing you down. So I feel like in this position, the Ten of Wands reversed, the message here is that you need to hold on to the lessons that you learned here about maybe carrying too much weight or carrying more weight than was necessary or fair to you. So really, needing to remember how to delegate chores, delegate authority, delegate responsibility, because you don't want to allow yourself to get in a situation where everything is on your shoulders. This can affect your progress, it can affect your health, it can affect your mental state, and really prevent you from being able to move forward in your life. So definitely the message here is to, hold on to your, to what is your responsibility and release or delegate what can be delegated to others to carry their load, okay? Don't try to carry anyone's load but your own here. Hold on to that, okay? And then the Two of Wands, which is moving, which is what's coming into your life, is going to be, talking about partnerships here. So, it's very interesting that perhaps here, you've created some type of situation where you have united with someone, you've made a new connection, you've started something new, you are learning now to share responsibilities, to, accept what responsibility is yours and to delegate what is not yours to someone else. And so I feel like this connection, this partnership on some level has been made. You have connected with a source of resources for you, and now you're being told to allow this situation to develop again in its own time. Don't try to don't try to push or force this partnership into being, what it is you want it to be right now, because you are still needed. Some more time is needed. Perhaps someone that you are, that become involved in, perhaps on professional level, or with whom you want to share resources, is still working out their ability to share and what they are capable of bringing into your life. So allow a partnership that may seem to be you've made a connection, but it has not yet gotten off from the beginning. It has not yet started to progress. Allow yourself the time to wait a bit to see if the connection that you've made is going to be a good resource for you and is going to get off the ground. You may need to wait a while and just observe to see if this other influence in your life is really going to be the resource that you need, or if something greater is coming to you, something different. Now, the lesson here that's being shared, which we're going to pull from the wisdom of the Oracle cards here, is the lesson for you to meditate on, to be aware of in this next 3-week cycle. And this card is jumping here, so I'm going to accept this card. And this is the number 16 card, All That Glitters. Okay. So, this has a lot to do with the saying, all that glitters is not gold. So on this particular card, you see a mound of gold dust, of glitter. And then on top of that mound here are 2 masks. Okay, and there is spirit in the background overseeing this. Now, what I feel is this has a lot to do with what I just said about that Two of Wands. You know, you may have made a connection that you feel is going to be a positive connection for you, a potential partnership, you know, of growth. But you need to make sure that it is something that it's going to be rooted, that it is something that is not just all talk and no action, or all glitter and no substance, okay? Make sure that you're looking beyond the superficial. You know, make sure that whoever you are dealing with, that their true nature is being revealed to you and is not being disguised. This also talks about trying to be something that you're not, or chasing after something that's sparkly, or that is mercurial. So you want to be careful that what you are doing and what you are following is something of substance. Okay, we want to definitely you know, make connections and make something happen that is going to be exciting and bright, and you know, we want the trappings of success. But just because it sparkles, is it better? You know, whether it's a car or a bigger house or a title or position or authority, you know, you want to make sure that you're not just taking on responsibility that, you know, is just to show, you know, just for show, and that is not going to be something that you can really handle, or that is going to be for your greater good. Okay, you know, we may acquire things or want to connect with people, but we want to make sure that these things are for our benefit, and are going to enrich our lives in some way. So make sure that you're recognizing the masks that people wear and their motives, you know, their underlying motives. And imagine that, you know, if all the glitter is gone, would you still desire that person or that object or that job or that, you know, whatever that object is of your desire? Okay, so again, you know, the spark of something that's happened, you know, you're being able to kind of release your connection to this and see how this is going to develop. Make sure that you are only carrying the responsibility and the weight that belongs to you and not to someone else. And make sure that anyone that's coming, that you have made a connection to, is going to, you know, pull their own weight, is not just, you know, a pretty face, and not someone who is going to be of substance to you and who is going to be of lasting value to you. Okay? All right, so this is the message that's being delivered to you, my dear Libras, and I do hope that this is of benefit to you, that this did resonate with you. You know, if this did resonate with you, I do hope that you, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, that you will subscribe, and that you'll feel comfortable and free to like this video or make comments. I always welcome comments, and that you'll share this video if it's something that you would like to share with someone that you care about, or who may be interested in learning more about this channel. I do wish you a wonderful full moon. Know that the full moon, again, is something that allows us to you know, have things revealed to us. So allow this full moon to reveal to you the motivations of the people around you, to make sure that they are aligned with you know, what you are trying to achieve and the person that you are on this, on your own spiritual journey. And I wish you a happy full moon, and you know, to take advantage of these 3 weeks, the energy that's out there for you. And I will see you again next month for the new moon in November, on November 14th. Thank you so much, my dear Libras, and I bid you namaste.